So, after a disappointing loss in Creepo 6 and two straight 3-win seasons, not only am I moving out of Emerald Bank, I'm issuing an entire rebrand of the Newman franchise. Introducing the Jacksonville Dolphins. Now, just as a disclaimer, Jacksonville is a city in Newman, and my name is Jackson, and Jacksonville, it seemed okay to me. So I'm no longer the Newman Wolfpack. I'm the Jacksonville Dolphins. Now, what you can do, if you guys want me to save Newman, this Newman part of my name, tell me, and I might just put in the comments if you want me to keep Newman, and I might keep it, and just, Newman is the state, and, you have the Arizona Cardinals, the New England Patriots, so yeah, the Carolina Panthers, the Jacksonville Dolphins, but if you want me to keep Newman, tell me in the comments. I'll be happy to keep Newman, but this is going to be the new city of Jacksonville, Newman. This is going to be the stadium part, so this is just going to be stadium, parking, and hotels. And then there will be a bridge over hill, and this will lead to kind of the downtown area. Now, Tao is also rebranding. I think he's going to rebrand in season 10. He will rebrand once he moves into a new stadium. It's, as you see, my colors, cyan and orange, kind of like the Royal Miami Dolphins. I think I may do what they do and just roll all white at home. And what my main uniform will be a white helmet with an orange N on it, and then white and maybe a cyan jersey. For right now in midfield, I'm just going to keep the classic N like I had in my old stadium. I'm not going to go too far away from that, but I decided to go ahead and rebrand, primarily because of the past disappointments. I feel like it was time to I feel like it was time for a change. My dad grew up a Dolphins fan, and so Dolphins was kind of the first thing in my mind. Dolphins. It would seem cool. I would be fine with that. So I decided to go with the Dolphins, primarily because of that. Austin does not really like it, but what is he to judge? I don't think I will go back to the Wolfpack for right now. If it turns out that after a season or two, you guys want me to go back to Newman, I will. Now, I will say this. If I go to the Creek Road in Season 10, I will play as the Newman Wolfpack in blue for that one game. And so we play 6 games this season. And I think when I go to Towers game, I'm going to throw back Newman uniforms. And then I think when I play, hold on, let me check my schedule. Oh, Mindbake is a home game for me, so no, Mindbake I'm going to go blue. I'll go back to my blue. And then when I play at Thunder Bay, I'll probably roll my Newman throwbacks, the last season throwbacks. And I don't think I've ever addressed this, but I actually was the Newman Dolphins in Season 2. I went from the Newman Bulldogs to the Newman Dolphins to the Newman Wolfpack. Another reason why I wanted to get rid of the Wolfpack was it's the name of the rival high school of my high school. High school I go to were the Raiders, and our opponent, our big rival was the Wolfpack. So, it's a miracle that Mason let me survive for this long with the name Wolfpack. I think he was actually against it when I first started because of that reason. I think he was. So, if he was, it would not surprise me. But yeah, so I will make the change. Again, if you want the Newman part to stay, I will be more than glad to keep that. I think I may keep it just because of anything with the actual city of Jacksonville. But for right now, we are the Newman not the Newman Jaguars. The Newman, no, not, oh my God. Right now, we are the Jacksonville Dolphins. And so, that is it. It is a big change to deal with. But it's just what we are gonna have to do. Tao, like I said, Tao is gonna rebrand. Tao's gonna keep his dark blue, but I think he's gonna get rid of his black. And he's changing cities. He's changing to Oakwood. Ring off of Oakland. Oakwood. Because of the block. I wasn't that clever with coming up with the city name, and if I come up with a better city name, I'll probably do that. But again, just put in the comments if you want me to keep the Newman part. And I think that's it. I think it's time to get ready for the next season. This stadium I'm building right now will be ready. Or it should be ready. If not, then I have kind of a Sanford Stadium I have a Sanford Stadium replica that I could go stay in, and I think there's another stadium or two that, if need be, I could stay in. And when I was making the schedules, I thought I was going to be able to get my stadium done. So my first game is a home game, so really have to get this ready, because August 18th, I believe, is when we are going to start up the next season. But tomorrow is my last day of summer vacation, so my plan for that is to get the first level 40 done. And really for me, the first level is going to be the biggest thing of the stadium. And I know I'm going back, I'm going on my typical Jackson, kind of just blabbering, but last thing, so it's going to be a full wraparound on the first level. Because of this mountain, this is going to be triple decked, but it won't be curved, but it will kind of be, like, it won't just be this. I'll probably bring it out a little bit, just like how, first off, the third deck, the second deck will be a horseshoe starting probably here at this 5, and it will wrap around as a horseshoe, and then the third deck will follow that, but it won't. The third deck will not curve at all. But I am leaving space for renovations if I so desire. But my goal is to get the stadium perfect. Perfect for try number 1, or perfect in the first try. But that's your guys' big breaking MFL news of the day. When Tao is ready for me to announce what he's going to change his name to, then I will. I don't know if we have shown his new stadium off, but we'll probably do that in Israelville. And so again, I think Tal will change in season 10. So yeah, that would be it, guys. Again, if you want me to stay Newman, put in the comments. Even if I may change it just because of the actual city, but I'll see you guys in the next one.